Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really getting into something fascinating. We're looking at that intersection of artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and, well, how they're causing some profound changes in the legal world.
Yeah, and our source material for this deep dive, it's excerpts from a podcast called FutureProof Legal, AI, Cybersecurity, and the Law Firm Revolution. That's pretty relevant, right? So the plan today is to kind of unpack how this IT powerhouse, V Group Inc., is tackling these tech frontiers. And they're doing this not just with law firms, but also government agencies, federal, state, local, and even big Fortune 500 companies. Plus, their operations span the US, India, and the UK. Gives them a really broad perspective,
Absolutely. And what the source material highlights, which I think is key, is the specific expertise involved. The original host was Rakesh Etikar. He's an SBU chief at V Group. And he was talking with Mr. Anthony, described as an AI guru and architect, consulted for major companies, global law firms, and also Mr. Andrew, who's a cybersecurity solution architect focused specifically on legal infrastructure security. Okay, right. Let's unpack this then. What's really interesting here is seeing that blend of expertise. AI and cybersecurity aren't separate issues in this context. They talked about very concrete things, didn't they? Even mentioning events like ILTACON.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They mentioned ILTACON, that legal tech conference happening August 10th to 14th at the Gaylord National. It shows how these aren't just abstract ideas. These are real-world conversations happening right now in the industry.
Exactly. So when we talk about AI reshaping things, what did Mr. Anthony and Mr. Andrew actually point to? What changes are happening on the ground?
Well, big one was how AI is moving beyond just, basic legal research. It's getting into complex stuff like contract lifecycle management. They mentioned it cutting review times by, I think, a staggering 70%.
70%, wow.
Yeah, and Mr. Anthony apparently talked about predictive analytics too, using AI to get better foresight on, say, litigation outcomes. But like you'd expect, all this efficiency brings up new security questions.
Right. That's the flip side. You're feeding all this sensitive client data into AI. What were the big cybersecurity concerns Mr. Andrew raised?
Well, the main thing was these powerful AI tools create new ways for things to go wrong, new attack surfaces. The big question becomes, how do you secure these huge data sets that AI needs without accidentally opening up new backdoors?
Makes sense.
Yeah, and they talked about protecting the AI algorithms themselves, that's valuable IP, and the need for really strict security models like zero trust, even inside the firm. They even got into specific threats like sophisticated phishing attacks that are AI-driven, specifically targeting legal data, stuff they discuss at places like ILTACON.
That's a whole other layer, isn't it? It's not just installing software. It's rethinking your whole security approach around it. Did they also touch on the bigger picture, like the strategic shifts firms need to make? What's V Group's approach there?
They did, yeah. Rakesh, the host in the original, apparently guided it that way. It's about strategy, not just tech adoption. You have to actually rethink business processes, how you manage risk. V Group sort of positions itself as that bridge,
Yeah.
Connecting the tech possibilities with practical legal strategy, helping firms become genuinely future-proof, not just tech-enabled. And they stressed it's an ongoing thing, a journey of adaptation, because the tech keeps evolving, the threats keep evolving, constant vigilance is needed.
Okay, so if we boil this down for you, our listener, the core idea seems to be that this revolution, driven by AI and cybersecurity in legal and beyond, it's happening now. And it needs this kind of dedicated expertise, this proactive navigation, like we heard about from V Group. You can't just wait and see.
Right. And maybe the thought to leave everyone with, connecting this to the bigger picture. How do traditional professional roles really across any industry need to change? What happens when future-proofing with technology isn't just a project, but the core business strategy itself? What skills, what mindsets become essential then? Something to definitely think about in your own work, your own field.